Hi everyone. Welcome back to Steins Zero. Is this the episode you've been waiting for? I'm not sure. I don't know what will happen this episode, but last episode was pretty wild. Dr. Leskinen finally showed us his true bitch-ass self. God, I'm so glad I was correct. He is the goddamn fucking evil mastermind that I have predicted him to be. His ambitions are kind of shallow, which is, kind of like sad. I thought he would have more depth to him, but we will definitely learn more about Leskinen, and I hope Rintaro will be okay. I don't think he can mentally, physically withstand torture if Leskinen actually, wants to torture him. He has the guaranteed survival until 2025, which means they are, technically they could torture him for 9 years straight and he would not die, so, shit sucks. He's getting his memories distracted, bro. We're busy right now. We're very busy this episode. And we're currently on Maho's POV. So let's go. Her head hurt. Mine did too last episode. But I am better now. I am smarter. I am faster. I am more intelligent. How did I get intelligence within 2 hours? Fucking... What the fuck's this game called? This one Nintendo DS game with the strange, Japanese man as a head. That's how you get intelligence, bro. Anyway, I should stop yapping. I'm so sorry. Anyway, her head hurt. That's important. Maho knelt down, closed her eyes, and bit her lip to shut out the pain. There was an annoying noise in her head that wouldn't go away. It made the headache worse. The noise? What noise? No matter how much she covered her ears, she couldn't block it out. She wanted to scream from the pain, but she held it in, because she thought it would only make her headache worse. She could hear a voice mixed in with the noise. It was Dr. Leskinen's. No! Mayuri's daughter, God, I'm sorry, I'm, forgetting her name all the time. She also heard the voice that she thought was the voice of God, that told her she is not supposed, that Suzuha was not supposed to change the future. Was that also Dr. Leskinen? There's no way. This... Holy shit, that's very creepy, yeah? I'm already very unsettled. I fucking hate this. No. Deep breaths. Okay, what I wanted to say is that, this was in the year 1996 when Suzuha had the fallout with Mayuri's daughter. I forgot her name. Did Leskinen already have influence in that time on her? I'm not sure, but it's very scary. I hate this. Why? What? Find out his secret or he'll die? Bitch. Every time he tried to get them together, manipulation. Holy shit. I'm kind of very, very glad that this was used as a plot point and not just for comedic effect. Every time they tried to get those two together. I'm so glad, because it annoyed me a little how often it was said, but the fact that it was used plot-wise for this exact moment makes all of it worth it. That's great, I love that. Even though this sucks for Maho. Well, she knows now. What the fuck did she even do to Maho? Why is she hearing Leskinen's voice to begin with? Maho. Oh. I don't think that Maho can refuse Leskinen's order. I don't think she's physically able to do that. The voice and the noise were extremely unpleasant. Yes! Thank you! Same! She couldn't really understand what the voice was saying. She could hear him speaking, but her brain refused to understand the meaning of the words. But it didn't matter either way. Maho had done something terrible to Okabe Rintaro. Yeah. She'd sold him out to Dr. Leskinen at Stratford. Yeah. And the fact that she knew it just made it her... and the fact that she knew it just made her guilt worse. She wanted to disappear from the world altogether. No, fight! Fight! Mayuri! What is Mayuri here? When? Uh-oh. She was on a busy street in Akihabara in early summer. She was leaning on the side of a building in the shade when she heard someone call her name.
やっぱり真帆さんだ。
Hi, Mayuri.
まゆりさん。
Her old sprite, new sprite again. She didn't expect to see Mayuri here, so she didn't know how to respond. She just looked back and stared. Don't tell her what happened to Nitaro, bro. No!
具合悪いんですか？大丈夫よ。
No.
オカリンを見ませんでしたか？
Oh! I hope we will see him again eventually. Before the year 2025, but I don't think he will be the same. Goddamn. Maho went completely still. Mayuri's innocent question reminded her of her own stupidity and cowardice.
どうして？
Fuck. Her voice was shaking.
オカリン、昨日から連絡つかなくて。
I know why.
お家にも帰ってないし、電話も出ないし、メールや LINE にも返事来ないんです。
Fuck.
ダル君は心配しすぎだって言うんだけど、
You can't. No.
なんだか胸騒ぎがするのです。
Mayuri's intuition always hits. She's mostly like correct most of the time.
だから今日は学校を早退してこの辺りをずっと探してました。
Damn. Well, you found the person who knows. It was still only July, but it was pretty hot. She'd been wandering around all of Akihabara in this heat. Shina Mayuri was a kind, pure-hearted girl. That was the impression that Mayu had. Yeah, she would never betray someone or get jealous or let someone manipulate her. That's all the things that Maho went through. Oh my god.
知りたい？
Damn, is she gonna tell? Mayuri leaned forward.
真帆さん、オカリンのこと何か知ってるんですか？もし知ってるなら教えてください。
Oh my god.
お願いします。
Do you really want to know? She bowed deeply.
そうか。
Hmm? What do you see? And then she realized, and then she wished she hadn't. Mayuri was in love with Okabe Rintaro. She loves him a lot. A dull pain ran down her temples.
君もウィンターローのことを随分と気にかけていたじゃないか。
Everyone falls for this dumbass. I love this dumbass too. She could hear the noise in her head. Just tell Mayuri everything, and then have this innocent girl tell you how horrible you are. Maybe you'll feel better then. The idea raced through Maho's mind, even as she knew it was wrong. She tried to hold back her headache as she opened her mouth.
ゆうべ深夜岡部さんと一緒だったの。
Yeah.
そうなんですか。それでオカリンは今どこに？
Maho ignored her question.
岡部さんは昨日私にこんな話をしてくれたわ。
Oh no. No. What?
彼が経験してきた別の世界において椎名真由里さん、
Oh
あなた
no.
は何度も死んだんですって。
Oh no! She told her! The thing that we kept secret for her the entire first game. Maho is telling her! I have shivers. Oh my god. Nuh-uh. Oh my god. Ooh, everything is going to shit. Everything is going to shit, guys. Fucking buckle up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell her. Who's telling her
何度
that?
やっても助けられずあなたは死に続けた。
Holy shit. Is Maho telling this to herself? Or is it Leskinen's voice that manipulated her that is telling this to Maho? Don't tell her. Don't tell Mayuri. I don't know. You can't tell her this. Who's saying this to
その悪
Maho?
夢のようなループから抜け出すために
Oh
あなたを
no!
救うために
It was like another person was speaking, using Maho's mouth. Okay, this is lesbian and bullshit then. Fuck.
岡部さんはクリスのことを犠牲にしたんだって
How does she know?
見殺しにしたんだって
How does Maho know? Rintaro didn't tell this to Maho.
そんな話をしてくれた
I'm sick to my stomach. There's no fucking way.
タイムマシンを作りクリスをもう一度救おうとすればまたあの頃に逆戻りしてしまう
If he makes a time machine. Oh, yeah. You're hurting her. But the words didn't stop. Holy shit.
岡部さんはそのことをひどく恐れているあなたを必死で守ろうとしている
Yeah.
ここはあなたを守るために他の多くのものを犠牲にして選択された世界なのよ
How does Maho know this?
あなたは何も知らされていないだろうけど
Yes, he didn't. My god. Maho doesn't know that he killed... Okay, he doesn't know that he killed Kurisu, but he sacrificed her, which is basically like the same thing, so... How does Maho know that specific detail? Like, the rest I can guess, since Rintaro confessed to her what the previous timeline was like. The previous world line, right? The alpha world line or whatever. The beta world line. God damn it.
嘘
Oh no! I mean, the alpha world line was where Mayuri died. Sorry, I'm brain dead. I can't believe this shit just happened in front of my eyes. Oh my god.
そんな
She knows now.
おかり
Ah! And yet she's still worried about him! Holy shit, Mayuri was too shocked to speak. She looked like she was about to cry at any instant. Oh. She can't even look at her. Suddenly Mayuri turned around and started to walk away with slumped shoulders. Even from behind her, Maho could tell she was having trouble walking straight. The truth was so cruel that confronting it threatened her very identity. That's how it seemed to Maho. Oh my god. There's a reason why he kept this a secret from her! Did Maho confess because of some lesbian bullshit that's messing with her head? This is some bullshit, man. Maho was still in a trance. It felt like there was a fog covering anything she saw. Everything, sorry. It was all out of focus like a mirage. If someone told her it was a dream, she would easily believe it. The same was true of her own mind. She knew she should feel worse about what she just told Mayuri, but while she realized she'd hurt her, she felt no emotion. That was probably why she was able to say something so awful. And then the phone in her pocket began to vibrate. Kurisu. She looked down and saw it was from Amadeus from Kurisu. She felt a small, thin needle prick her paralyzed heart. She's a Nokia, by the way. She couldn't answer it. How could she? She stared at the LCD screen, unable to move her fingers even a centimeter.
出られるわけないじゃない
She couldn't let Kurisu see her like this, but even so it felt wrong to just stay here. Maho decided to go after Mayuri. Uh-oh. But by the time she made it to the overpass, Mayuri was already gone. Since she was right in front of the station, there were many people around, and it would have been impossible to find her. God damn it. What will Mayuri do now?
なぜ私の前に現れたの
He trusted you.
私に声なんてかけなければ傷つかずに済んだのに私はもう以前の私ではなくなってしまったのよ
What changed about you? How did it change so drastically? Was it Leskinen's doing? I don't know. She looked down over the station from the overpass and whispered to herself. And then she saw someone in a distinctive outfit approaching her. Oh no. They were wearing a black motorcycle suit and black full-face helmet despite the heat. She thought it might have been a cosplayer, but instead of trying to take pictures, the people nearby were avoiding them. Given a closer look, the person appeared to be a woman. Yeah. Even Maho could tell that she had incredible... Dude, The woman walked under the overpass and vanished from Maho's view. Holy shit. And then she came up the stairs. And she came right toward Maho. Hello? Maho quickly looked away, like the other pedestrians, and tried to run away. But before she could, the woman in the motorcycle suit ran over and wordlessly grabbed her hand. Hello? Who the fuck are you? There was a pain in her cheek. She got slapped? She was caught off guard and staggered to the ground. At first she didn't know what had happened. Is it because Maho upset her mother? Mayuri? She rubbed her aching cheek and only then did she realize that the woman in the motorcycle suit had slapped her. Damn. She could hear a muffled female voice from within the helmet. Oh my god! Her voice was very calm, which only terrified Maho more. The professor. Yeah, she's also manipulated by Leskinen. Holy shit. Because she was wearing a helmet, Maho couldn't read her facial expression. Since the visor? I don't know, was lowered, she couldn't even see her eyes. Oh? There was no answer to her question. Instead, the woman looked up to the sky as if she'd noticed something. What? Maho looked up too. A helicopter? For a moment it seemed as if a black shadow crossed the windows of the building. Oh! She could hear a helicopter that was close. How long had it been there? She hadn't noticed it at all. It's so loud! And then she felt the air around her change. Why? The pedestrians were all looking toward the station in fear and shock. She could hear people saying things like, what's that? Are they filming a TV show? Some kind of cosplay event? With a helicopter? Something was going on at the station. Maho stood up and looked too. What in the fuck? Hello? She found herself whispering the same thing as the others. Oh! There were 2 trucks, painted a deep military green, parked outside the station. What? Men were coming out of them dressed in camo and carrying weapons. At first she thought it might have been the self-defense force, but the men weren't Japanese. It was hard to believe that what she was seeing was taking place in Japan. The men in camo disappeared into the alleyways as everyone watched from a safe distance. They were heading towards Radikan. Maho had heard from Mintaro yesterday that the time machine was there. Susa, you better go. You better go, girl. Oh my god, and take this shit with you. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Or Russia, or perhaps another country's military. Were they here because Maho had told Leskinen what she'd learned from Nintaro? As soon as the thought crossed her mind, she was hit with another terrible headache. Oh no. Always the headaches. It was all her fault. Everything was her fault. You can't control yourself right now. Until a moment ago, everything had seemed so hazy. But now she felt crushed by overwhelming guilt. If Okabe was right and World War III was going to begin here in Akihabara, it would be because she gave the information he shared with her to Stratford. She suddenly realized that the girl who'd threatened to kill her had run down the stairs and toward the station. Maho never did figure out who she was. And then her phone started to vibrate again. It was from Krisu. God damn it, Krisu! She wanted to get away from the guild. And so this time she picked up the phone. Hi, so I'm fucked. And I fucked Rintaro up. Senpai! I'm not your senpai anymore.
Chris.
Shit. Nope. Nope.
何が一体どうしちゃったんですか どうもしないわ
Oh, that's a lie.
だって泣いてるじゃないですか
Oh. Damn. Only then did she realize that her eyes were overflowing with tears. The fog over her mind was now totally gone, and all that was left was the guilt, the regret, and the headaches.
頭が痛いの
Oh my god.
彼の未来は君の手にかかっていると言ってもいい。
Bitches in yours. You either kill him or recruit him. Rintaro, I mean. The shit is in your hands, Leskinen. You little bitch. Sorry. I'm still a little mad, but it's fine. She heard the noise again. What is this? He's fucked. I can't hear you, by the way.
岡部さんのことなんてどうでもいいでしょ。
Oh no. Some other shit is taking over her mind again.
殺そうとしてたじゃないですか。私見たんですよ。
Right, right. Oh my god, true. She was there.
私のことは放っておいて。
そういうわけにはいきません。
Let's go.
放っておいてよ。あなたには勝てなかった。
Oh.
私はどれだけやってもクリスにかなわない。ねえクリス、私はあなたのことを尊敬している。
Yeah.
私より年下だけど大した科学者だと思うわ。
Yeah.
でも心の底ではこう思ってたのよ。どうして私の前に現れたの？
Wow.
どうしてあと10年先に現れてくれなかったの？ ど
Huh.
うしてあと10年後に現れてくれなかったの？あなたがいなければ私はもっと平凡な日々を送っていたはずなのに。
She's challenging herself because she has Krisa to look up to.
こんな醜い感情になんか支配されずに済んだのにって。
There's also something else taking control of you, I'm pretty sure, so.
私はあなたに常識を破壊されっぱなしなの。
Damn.
死んでまであなたの存在が私につきまとうの。
Yeah.
あなたの死を心から悼みたいのにそれができない。
Because you're still here.
越えられない壁として
Yeah.
あなたが立ちはだかり続けていて、
Damn.
プライドと意地が邪魔をしてしまうの。
In the way of grieving for her death. Damn.
そんなところにつけ込まれて私は一番信頼していた人にまで裏切られて、
Yeah.
私を信頼してくれた友達を裏切ってしまった。
Yeah.
もう私頭がぐちゃぐちゃよ。
Yeah.
だから放っておいてよ。
先輩。
She was getting far too emotional. Normally she'd never behave like this, but she couldn't stop herself. Oh. Oh, gunshots? What? What are gunshots here? Hello? Game? Did you freeze? Oh. Oh! She heard an explosion in the distance. The people around her started to scream, panic, and run. Oh my fuck. The flames from the explosions were coming from the direction the men in camo had gone. Did they do it? Most likely. The helicopter sounds were getting louder. Glimpses of their dark, agile bodies had flashed in and out of Maho's vision for a little while now. And then she started to hear loud gunfire. It was more than one or two people shooting. There was a battle going on between many people, taking place here in front of Akihabara Station. Dude, what the fuck? It was like the beginning of a war. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. If what Rintaro said was true, Amane Suza might be near the time machine, and she might be caught up in the battle. She wondered about the woman in the motorcycle suit too. Okay, so this is taking place at Radikan right now. She started to stagger forward. She still didn't know what she was planning, but she needed to take responsibility for what she'd done. Holy fuck. We are here? The elevators in Radikan were broken. Maho had no choice but to take the stairs to the roof. But maybe the power had been cut, because the lights were off on every floor. She could hear sporadic sounds of gunfire from the floors above. Strangely, nobody came running past her to escape. There were several shops in the building, and of course, there should have been customers here, but despite that, since the elevators weren't working, had they all evacuated earlier, or were they all hiding somewhere and waiting for the terror to end? That was what she thought about as she sweated her way up the stairs. Fuck. Please don't get shot, I beg of you. The 7th floor, baby. Oh, fuck. Just before she reached the roof, she saw someone for the first time. Oh. Why are you crying, bitch? Huh? The Upa? She was sitting on the stairs, cradling her knees. For some reason, her voice was muffled, but it did seem to be a woman's voice. Her head seemed big and round in the darkness. It was a moment before she realized that it was a full-face helmet. That was when she realized it was the woman in the motorcycle suit from before. Why are you crying? Why? Oh no, the PTSD is back. She is still a child, even though she's supposed to be 20-something years old. She's still... Why is she yet still so, like, emotionally immature, so childish? I mean, I guess there's also, like, the aspect of war breaking out again after she fled from war, after she was a war orphan, so maybe that's also triggering something in her. But I don't know. She seemed like a totally different person than the woman she'd met before. All she did was sob and cry for her mother.
ねえ、何が起きているの？
War.
どこ？
She ain't here. She shouted louder and only then did the woman realize she was there. But she didn't even stand up.
ママがいなくなっちゃった。
What?
タイムマシン破壊されて。
What? The time machine was destroyed.
あなたのママって誰のこと？天音鈴葉さん？
Nope.
違うよ。
China Mayuri.
マユリママに決まってるじゃん。
Maho's blood ran cold when she heard the name Mayuri.
マユリさんがここに。
Uh-oh. If that was true, she would have come here after she learned the truth from Maho. Uh-oh.
私のせいだ。
Oh no. She couldn't have known. Maho put her hands to her head. Oh no, don't tell me anything happened to her.
あんなことを言わなければ、マユリさんは。
Wouldn't have gone here. The woman in the motorcycle suit stood up and approached her menacingly.
そうだ。
Oh no.
お前が岡部倫太郎から情報を引き出して、それで事態が一気に動き出しちゃったんだ。ママを返してよ。
I can't! What? The girl grabbed her by the collar and lifted her off the ground. There wasn't anything she could say. Yeah, she feels also guilty. Mommy wouldn't want you to be a fucking killer, okay? When she didn't answer, the woman let go and fell to the ground crying. Things would be so much easier if she just killed me here. Those are Maho's thoughts. Genuine Maho, I think? Her mind was in such chaos that she couldn't stop herself from thinking it. She couldn't stay calm at all. And the last thing she clung to was... Krise.
クリス。
先輩。
Oh my god. The AI made from Maxi Krise's memory data. Maybe she was still thinking about their last discussion, because she seemed upset. She wasn't saying anything. Somehow gave up the last of her pride.
クリス。どうしたらいい？いろいろなことが起こりすぎて、私一人じゃもうどうにもできない。
Dude, everything is escalating. Holy shit.
自分のしてしまったことなんだから、せめて責任を取りたいの。
How? How? Everything is going to shit. And then she realized that she was still being proud and corrected herself. Damn.
私は
You're powerless. Right now you are. She asked herself, what do I want to do?
私は岡部さんを
Yeah.
助けたい。まゆりさんも助けたい。
Oh no.
二人に謝って許してもらいたい。
Don't tell me. Don't tell me that Maho will have her Okabe Rintaro arc right now. I mean, Mayuri and Rintaro cannot die. That does not mean that they cannot suffer. Their life, like, they are guaranteed to live. Like, Rintaro until 2025 and Mayuri until 2036, so... They can't die, technically, but she doesn't know that, probably. Fuck.
それとクリス、あなたのことも助けたいの。
You can't save all of them, man.
力を貸してお願いよ。
先輩が私に助言を求めるなんて。
Yes, she's desperate. Kuriso's eyes were wide. That's right, her pride had kept her from ever asking Kuriso for help before, and it was the same with Kuriso too. And knowing Kuriso's personality, if Maho asked for help, she'd use every bit of brain power she had to give it.
ねえ、教えてちょうだい。
Oh my god.
あなたなら解決策を提示できるでしょう。
Can she? Man, no matter what, if there are time travel shenanigans, Kuriso's always there to help. Be it Rintaro or be it Maho now. They all rely on her because she is intelligent and calm and resourceful. So she always knows. Goddamn. And now I'm so upset that she actually died. Ugh, fuck. I wish she were alive. I wish she wasn't just an AI anymore, man. That's why they said Makisa Kuriso was a genius. She was a woman who made the impossible possible. Maho waited for Kuriso's answer. The last hope, the last thing left in Pandora's box. She waited for Kuriso to give her the answer. But she doesn't know?
無理ですよ。
Wow. Hope is crushed. Maho was struck dumb for a moment. Then she realized how selfish she was being and hated herself for it. She'd expected too much of Kuriso and tried to put all the burden on her. And just a few moments ago, she'd been the one who rejected Kuriso, yeah?
そうよね。
That's a quick switch up.
その答えは当然だわ。ごめんね、クリス。
She's just an AI though. I think she's forgetting it in this moment, but I can't blame her.
私、あなたにひどいことを言ったのに、あなたが無条件で協力してくれると勝手に思い込んで。
無条件には協力します。
Yeah, I felt so.
今、なんて。
She'll always help, uh-huh.
先輩に頼まれたら断ることなんてできませんよ。 岡部や椎名真由里さんのことを助けたいのも同じ気持ちです。
でも、じゃあ。
気持ちとしては協力したいんですが。
She can't.
残念ながら私が協力することで先輩が不利な状況に追い込まれます。
Was.
私はストラト4に常にモニタリングされてるんです。
I see.
常に。
私が誰かとこうして対話をしている間、ストラト4に無条件で情報
いや
が送信されてしまう。
Yeah, they can read her logs.
アマデウスのアプリにはそういう隠し機能があるんです。
Krisa mentioned that before, that they can read everything they tell to each other when she talked to Rintaro. Even Maho had known that existed. Oh.
だから先輩が岡部を助けに行こうと思ってもレスキネン教授に筒抜けになってしまうんです。
Yeah.
じゃあ、どうすれば。
You have to figure out something for yourself.
でも逆にそれを利用して手を打てます。
Oh?
先輩、私を信頼してくれますか？
Always.
先輩。
あなただけが頼りよ。
ありがとうございます。
She's so happy.
ちなみにこの対話内容もバッチリ盗み聞きされてるはずです。
Yep.
え？
Yep.
そんな。じゃあもしあなたが私に協力するのがバレたら。
パターンとしては3つ。サーバーからデータを移動させて隔離状態にされるか。または古いバージョンの記憶データで上書きされてしまうか。最悪の場合には私という存在そのものを消されるかもしれませんね。
Oh shit.
そんな。
大丈夫です。
Huh?
あなたは必ず自分で立ち上がれる人だから。
Yes. Please. Have
私のことなん
confidence.
かどうでもいいわ。あなたの心配をしているのよ。
私はただのデータですよ。
Yeah.
でもありがとうございます。
Data doesn't say thank you to me, Kriso. Don't you get it? The Kriso on the screen bowed and smiled.
私は 真帆
Don't
先
say
輩と
that.
一緒に研究できたことを
Oh my god.
誇りに思います。
I'm upset that an AI will be gone or deleted. Guys, I think I'm cooked. I'm so cooked, bro. Oh my god.
何よその根性の別れみたいな言い方やめなさいよ。
It might be.
もう会えないかもしれませんから。
Literally what I just said.
私はあなたのことが嫌いよ。
Damn.
そうやっていつだって私を置いて先に行ってしまうのだから。
Damn. Wow. But that's who Max Krise was. When Maho had asked her for help, both she and Krise should have been prepared. That's why.
いつか必ず私はあなたに追いついてやるわ。
Oh,
それどころか追い越してやるから。
surpassed you.
それまで待ってなさい。
はい。
Oh, man. We might not see each other again. Krise smiled once more and disappeared from the screen. Maho wiped away her tears and thwopped the crying girl next to her on the helmet.
いつまで泣いているの。
Oh my god, here we go.
あなたはまゆりさんを助けたいんでしょ。
It's the screen from the game menu.
だったら私に協力して。
Oh shit.
協力？まず岡部さんを助けるわ。
Yeah.
彼なら今の事態を何とかする方法を提示してくれるはず。
Hmm.
知ってるの？プラトフォーのアジトどこにあるのか。
Nope.
私は知らない。
Hmm.
私だって知らないわ。
Damn. Of course they don't. But Maho grabbed the girl by the hand and helped her up, then raced down the stairs.
知らないけどすぐに私の可愛い後輩が調べて教えてくれる。
Huh. Ah, Krise. She told me to believe in her. Max Krise wouldn't betray me. Yeah. Oh shit, phone? Oh my god, the wind. As soon as she left Radikan, she got a message on her Rhine. The gunfire was continuing. As she hurried away, she looked down at her phone. Okabe is in the basement of Tokyo Denki. I just learned this now. I followed their monitoring to find their location. Take care of Okabe for me. Teach that damn pervert of a professor what happened to peeking toms who want me all the time. Damn. When she read it, she smiled despite everything that was going on.
ありがとう。
Oh my
ク
god.
リス
Oh my god.
ありがとう。
Oh. She might have just sacrificed herself for this. She clutched the phone tightly to her chest, but then she quickly changed gears. Yeah.
ストラト4のアジトがどこか分かったわ。
Mm-hmm.
乗り込んで皆殺しにして。
Oh my god. No, don't kill Rintaro. Please? Do we want to kill them is the question. Maho shivered at the ice in her words. She felt a bottomless madness coming from the woman in the motorcycle suit. What's your backstory? How did you turn out this way, girl? But for now, she had to cooperate with her. There was no way she could get Rintaro back from Leskinen on her own. Yeah.
行きましょう。
Don't you want Daru in this as well? I don't know. She needed to take responsibility for the future she'd created. To avoid that cruel future. Oh my god. Maho ran through the streets of Akihabara, where a war was already beginning. This is fucked. This is insane. This came out of nowhere. No! Not Rintaro POV! No! Who's speaking to me? Are my voices back, everyone? My actual voices? A voice. I could hear a voice.
岡部さん。
Who you? Someone was calling my name. I slowly woke up and turned toward the voice. Who that? Oh, Maho.
岡部さん。
Is it Amadeus Maho that's speaking to me? Maho was standing in the darkness. She had a smile on her face that was somehow lonely and somehow sad.
ごめんなさ
Damn.
い。もうあなたの前には現れないわ。
What?
私がそばにいたら私はまたあなたを裏切ってしまうかもしれないから。
Hmm.
ねえ、こんな私の身勝手な頼みを聞いてほしい。
Oh.
どうかシュタイン
Ah, back here again.
あなたが捕らえられている間に世界はひどいことになってしまった。
How can you communicate with me? What is this Maho, by the way? What version is this?
まゆりさんも鈴葉さんも行方不明なの。私とかがりさんがあなたを助けるためにストラトフォーのアジトに行ったんだけど、
Oh.
かがりさんはそこで亡くなったわ。
Oh my god.
何人かを道連れにしてね。
What?
レスキネル教授にだけは逃げられてしまった。
Of course, obviously.
あのレースも消されてしまった。
Oh.
こんなのってないわよね。
What the fuck?
でも今希望はあなただけなの。
Ah, again.
お願い、あなた一人に託すなんてひどいと思うけれど、シュタインズゲートに必ずたどり着いて。
It's also what Suzuha asked of us. We will, I know that. I've played the ending of the first game. I know that we will find it.
それじゃあね、岡部さん。
Damn.
さよなら。
Where are you going? Forever? We'll never see each other again. What? Is this a nightmare? Whoa! Hospital? When? I woke up on top of blankets laid out on the floor of a hospital. What? The rooms and even the halls outside were overflowing with wounded people. There weren't enough beds, so there were blankets placed on the floor. Where was I? I thought I was back to the other world line with the war. But I wasn't. According to the news on TV, there had been a terror attack in Akihabara, yeah. A special forces group from another country had gone on a rampage, and it was like something out of a war. The incident had come to an end, and the mystery special force unit disappeared, but many were dead or wounded after the battle. Did they even try to kill civilians? I didn't really remember how I got here. The last thing I remembered was being locked up and horribly tortured by Leskinen. My whole body aches, in fact. Are we still having our fingernails? Oh man.
それじゃあね、岡部さん。
Where did you disappear to, Maho?
さよなら。
What do you mean farewell? Will I never see her again? I mean, that's what she said, but... Huh? What happened? And then I remembered what Maho had said to me in that dream. Was that real? Maho had saved me. And had she mentioned Kagari? I patted down my pockets and found my phone was still there. I tried to call Mayuri. If that dream was real, Mayuri was missing. But that was impossible. I'd chosen this world so that Mayuri would survive. If nothing else, it was guaranteed that she'd make it to 2036. She couldn't die today in 2011. His voice acting! I'm okay. I'm not okay. But no matter how many times I called, she didn't pick up. Fuck. I forced myself to stand up and leave the hospital room. I went out to the roof. It seemed I was at the Ochanomizu hospital where Fubuki had stayed before. Where even is Fubuki? Is Fubuki okay? The morning sky was amazingly clear. I could see Akihabara in the far distance. Yeah. Bigger smoke. There were pillars of smoke rising up. I shivered at the strange sight. Even from here, I could tell how fierce the battle must have been. The world's history was proceeding as John Titor had prophesied. I tried calling Mayuri again from the roof, but nobody picked up. My next move was to call Daro out of desperation. Sorry. Oh my god. I choked on my own spit, I'm so sorry. Mayuri knows the truth now. Mayuri knows what Rintaro went through to save her. Why is Mayuri not showing herself? Because I'm pretty sure that she is alive. I wonder what she's going through right now. Hey Daro, my right-hand man, my super hacker. Oh my god! You're alive! Ah! Oh, he was so happy to hear Daru's voice. Holy shit.
お前こそよく無事だったな。
Oh my god, his performances, insane.
ラボの近くは案外静かだったんで。
Oh.
今どこだ？
逃亡中。秋葉からは脱出したよ。
Okay.
そうか。
フェイリスタンとルカシとは連絡取れた。二人とも避難したってさ。
Okay.
なあオカリン、鈴葉とマユシが
Ja.
連絡つかないんだ。
Ja.
昨日の事件でタイムマシンも跡形もなく壊されちゃったし、
Damn.
鈴葉の語った未来よりも世界の動きがずっと早いよ。
Did anyone use the time machine? Like, it's kind of sus to me that the time machine was apparently so destroyed that you couldn't even find scraps of it. So I'm thinking that it was used somehow. But I don't know. By Suzuha? By Mayuri? I don't know. By Mayuri? There's no way. Nuh-uh. 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 So it wasn't a dream after all. While I was unconscious, Maho had said her goodbye.
なあ。誰？俺はさ、
Oh.
普通に生きることすら
Oh.
許されないのかな。
The game developers said no. I'm sorry, Intro. The game developers were like, no, fuck you. Oh, he deserves better! Instead, he's going through war now. Guys, I thought it couldn't be worse than the first game. I was fucking wrong. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm proven wrong yet again by this game. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I can't believe this shit.
こうなることは
Fuck this game.
覚悟してたさ。
And yet,
シ
yeah.
ュタインズゲートではなく、第三次世界大戦が訪れる世界線を選んだのは俺なんだ。
Yeah.
だからって俺が生き残って
Oh!
みんないなくなる。 こんなのあんまりだろ。
Oh my god, his pain. Ooh. Ooh. When the laws of God never going to forgive me, no matter what. Dude, the fucking writers, fuck them. Fuck them so bad. Was it that much of a sin to escape the wheel of fate? If it was, then why not just curse me?
僕はタイムマシン作るよ。
Yeah. Yeah.
誰？
作るしかないだろう。これで終わりにできるかよ。オカリンはどうする？
The smoke was still rising over Akihabara. I stared at it in shock.
俺は
The tears swelled up. I fell to the ground. I didn't have the strength to stand up. I couldn't answer Daru's question. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you work to change things, everything converges back to the way God desires. Fuck God, bro. You're wasting your time struggling against it, Daru. He isn't. Trust me, it'll work. I'm so tired. I need to sleep a little. There's still a few years before World War III really begins. And there's 14 years before I die. I'll live my life averting my eyes from reality and not wasting my time with a fight that can't be won. That's the only end that's fitting for a person like me. But you promised, Maho. I'm sorry, Maho. I'm sorry, Mayuri. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Forgive me for giving up here. What? Nah, this game is trolling me. There's no way. Did I reach an ending? No. Oh my god. This game fucked me up, bro. There's no way. Nah, this game is trolling me. It will revert right back where we came from, and or after the credits we'll get a post ending scene. Maybe, yeah. What bullshit is this? You remember, guys, when I told you in the first episode, oh, I can't wait to see how the fucking writers will torture an intro in this game? Oh my god, I really didn't want to know. Oh my god. This shit sucks. Dado will will create the time machine. He sees no other end here. Why did Mayuri disappear? Did like what happened to Fubuki and Mayuri's daughter? Did she actually die? I didn't even see her face. That's what I'm actually upset about. There must be different endings to this. There's no way. I do not accept this ending. Red Intro gives up yet again. I can't blame him for this. I really can't. I would have given up twice over if I was him. I can fully understand why he would give up. It's just not worth it. Being beaten down so many times will have you give up at some point. He's not finite from Honkai Star Rail, bro. He can't go through this much. Ah, man. Poor Intro. Theme song Amadeus. That's the theme song's name? Bruh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I only recorded for half an hour, by the way. You know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. Calm down low. While this plays in the background, I'm going to open my Pokemon pack in the Pokemon TCG game. Because my pack energy just recovered and I can open a pack. I'm such a degenerate! I need to relax, okay? I mean, let me do the Gyarados pack, yeah. Will I get anything good while I'm recording? If so, I put a screenshot here. Please let it be good. I'm suffering right now. Be gentle with me, game. Okay, I only got bullshit. You know what? It's not worth posting. I only got garbage. Fuck. Yeah, thank you, game. Also cursed me in my Pokemon polls. God damn it. Yeah. Wow, the piano and the oh, damn. 1.1143. Yeah. What about it? What about it? Cleared Gehenna Stigma. Yes? Is that the ending? Extra. CG library. Sound library. Movie library. Tips. Okay. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game! Okay, wait. Extra? Okay, CG library. Clear list. What is clear list? Oh! Are those all the endings? Oh my god, this is my total playtime. Wow. These are all the endings we can get. There are 6 of them. Holy shit. Okay, CG library. That looks cool. Oh, nice! I can finally edit my fucking thumbnails the way I want them to be. Oh no, those are from the old game. Okay, there's still some missing. And those are all from this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much. Sounds. Oh my god. I'm getting so many achievements! Whoa! Summer Life. Okay, I'll look at this later after we finish the game, maybe. There are still free CG, like, animation shit that I've missed? Whoa. What the fuck? Wait. What was that? Okay, there are the characters in the background. I was kind of scared. Okay. Sound library, movie library, tips. Okay. Right, the tips that we've gotten. Apparently, guys, you can get an achievement from unlocking every single tip in the game. That's interesting. Okay, guys, I'll stop my recording here. I'll do some research and figure out how to get other endings. And then I'll see you guys right here. Maybe. Hi, guys. Okay, I think I figured it out how to get another ending. So apparently, like, each ending branches off of each other, and there's a recommended way in which you can get which endings, and we are currently on the recommended path, so let's load this data. Yes? This is the time when Krisu calls us at the shrine. I decided to start the app. Right, we have apparently the option to turn off this phone. Or to not answer her call, I suppose. And not answering her phone will give us a different ending.
もしかして
すいません。
The way he said it was really funny.
の確率 T なって
Never.
照れくさかったんだ。
Damn. His honesty.
素直に。
照れくさい
I remember.
私
何し
You're
ろ。
incredible, don't you get it?
なんで赤くなった
Cute.
ただ
I'm not blushing. Stupid. Oh shit. Yeah, this is where he's remembering that she's just an
私た
AI.
ち
The original me.
答えたくないのクリスティーナ
Yeah, here we go. Yep, I remember. Oh, Schwammel.
あんたが
You killed me. Oh my god. Yep, I remember.
ね
I'm turning you off. Ended the call. Yep. Then I became too dizzy to stand. No, don't throw up, please. Ah! This was wrong. I shouldn't talk to her anymore. The call was from Krisu. I hung up in the middle of the conversation. She probably was mad. Mad? She was just an AI. Krisu's anger was just a program. Krisu wasn't Krisu. Don't treat them like they are the same. I shouldn't talk to Krisu anymore. Just the incoming call was almost enough to trigger a flashback. In my mind, I could see an image of Krisu's bloody face. I should turn off my phone. This was getting bad. I couldn't even stand up. It'd been half a year and things were still like this. Even I was surprised. Don't throw up. I resisted the impulse to try to throw up again. Just turn off the phone. I wanted to get away from Krisu. It wasn't her fault. It was mine. I couldn't become dependent on Amadeus. This wasn't right and I needed to stop. I was blaspheming Krisu's memory. She had sacrificed herself to send me to the beta world line. I needed to live up to her expectations. I couldn't waste time talking to Krisu. I needed to accept the fact that I couldn't save her and move on. Cut the power and shut off this call. At least until you meet Dr. Leskinen after this. Get Krisu out of your mind. Don't panic. Calm down. Turn off the phone. I fucked up. How do I turn off this phone? I need to figure it out. I'll be right back. I should really turn my smartphone off until I calm down a little. Okay. Power off. Okay. The phone went silent. Okay, did I turn it off? I slowly stood up. If Lukaku saw me like this, he'd worry. I should get out of here. I was staggering a little, but I could walk. I felt very thirsty. Yeah. Okay, I did it, I think. I think I did things correctly. I gulped down an entire bottle of mineral water and caught my breath. We've had this before. I'll check something. What? What? Nah, I have to reload. I have to reload. There's no way. I have to reload my game. Something changed here. Yeah, okay, something changed. I need to reload my game. Oh my god. Can I look at my quick load shit? Probably not, right? God damn it. Where was this again? Here somewhere. Okay. Let me try this again. Something changed here. Yep. Krisu's here, and now I have to turn my phone. Should really turn off my smartphone off, yeah. Power off. There we go. Oh, now we're meeting with Kaede and stuff. Yes, I wanted to get some air. I looked down to the scenery below. The city was in Christmas spirits, opposite of me. I can't go to Dr. Leskinen like this. Yeah, she noticed. He noticed them too. Hi. They're Mairi's friends and fellow cosplayers. Yeah. I didn't know their real names. I feel like shit. I didn't want her to worry about me when she didn't have to. I shouldn't have come back to Akihabara anyway. I'd run into people I knew just walking through town. I should have gone toward Kanda. Yeah, I remember. Looking at you makes me want to cry. The girl I like. Yeah. Krisu's here. Her dead body. Now calm down. Yes? Why did the timeline change here? Out of nowhere. What? What? Because I turned off my phone? Nah, the sky was red-black, dotted with columns of thick black smoke. There was so much rubble I couldn't find a place to stand. Screams, gunshots, and the stench. Everyone in this world knew what the smell was. It was the smell of burning. Houses, buildings, cars, motorcycles, trees, grass, and humans. It was the smell of all of them burning together. Something thin and black poked from between piles of rubble. It was a hand! The hand, unmoving, stretched up towards the sky. No, that wasn't the only one. Everywhere I looked, I saw hands, legs, and heads. Part of what were once human beings were strewn across the ground. Strewn! Oh my god. Why is this happening? Why did turning off my phone change the timeline? Or did someone else change it? I don't know. I heard a distant gunshot. Shout. Silence. Nothing changed. Just one more body lying on the ground. The world was ending. Rintaro, where the fuck are you? When? And at last people understood. This wasn't the afterlife. This was the real world. Hell. That's what this was. This was hell. Yeah. Did we change timelines right now? Again? What is happening? What? A stray sheep. Okay, a new chapter. What the fuck? Okay, we're back. We're back. The world twisted and warped. I felt horribly dizzy. Sometimes my vision would blur for no reason. But this was nothing like that. It was like my mind itself was being wrung apart. Like the world itself was changing. Deja vu. I knew this feeling. This was. Yeah, reading Steiner. Now, reading Steiner's activating now and not on Christmas. It's way earlier now. At last the color came back to my vision. All the shouts of the pedestrians and the noise of the passing cars came flooding it in at once. Mm-hmm. I feel like shame. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fubuki and Kaide. The two of them were still in front of me. They looked worried. Had I just gotten dizzy for a moment? I got dizzy, but not this guy?
本当に大丈夫だよ。心配してくれてありがとう。
That's so strange.
それじゃあ私たち行きますね。
Just like that?
今度のパーティー楽
Oh
し
my
みに
god.
してま
The
す。
party. The party, bitch. The party! They said their goodbyes and walked towards the station. I watched them go, only halfway paying attention. He just had a, like, war flashback right now. What was that? Why did the timeline change again? None of the passers-by noticed me standing there. They were all experiencing times sequentially as one connected moment after another. But I knew what I just saw. Bruh. That's right. I was the one person who understood. That feeling was reading Steiner, yeah. Which meant that the world then had changed? Why? How? What the fuck? I shook my head and tried to get the idea out of my mind. It was impossible. Oh, it was so possible. The word line could only change if someone had altered the past. I'd only ever seen word line changes after I'd sent D-mails with the phone wave. Yes, I remember. But I destroyed the phone wave. So that could never happen again. I'd sacrificed Krise for it, yeah. But then who did this and how? I don't know! I wish I knew! What if someone had made a device identical to the phone wave? But why did we return back to the time? No! Don't show this to me! Nah. We're not sacrificing Mayuri again. Shit won't happen. Nah, not San. Mayuri. I need to see if Mayuri is safe. I'll call her right now. Should I call her? I think I should. There was nothing in the guide written about this. I definitely should call her. Hi. I picked her name off the contact list on my phone and dialed. I could hear the call sound in my ear. But there was no sign of her picking up. 7 seconds, 8, 9. Each second made the fear worse. I felt cold sweat drip down my back. 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. I kept calling and praying anyway. Eventually, after a minute of ringing, the electronic sound suddenly cut off. Oh! Oh! She's alive! Oh my god. I'm worried about you, okay? I'm losing my shit! The relaxed, easygoing voice I heard most definitely belonged to Mayuri. Holy shit.
ごめんね。電話カバンの中に入れてたから。
Bruh. Rintaro's stressing me the fuck out. It was nothing. Nothing had happened at all.
もしかして何か急な用事だった？
I just need to hear your voice, that's all.
いや、気にしなくていい。少し不安になっただけだ。
Nervous is a word for it.
不安？
今どこだ？誰かと一緒か？
これからバイトだよ。
Okay.
何時まで？
Oh.
8時過ぎぐらいまで。
そうか。わかった。
Damn. Deep
おか
breaths.
り、遊びに来てくれるの？
Yes?
いや、
Okay.
今日は用事があってな。
Right, we are supposed to meet Dr. Leskinen. I forgot about this bitch completely. Damn.
バイトが終わったらラボにも顔を出すつもりだよ。
わかった。もし行けるようだったらそこで合流して一緒に帰ろう。
本当？
She's so
今日は珍しい
happy.
ね。
I'm very worried right now. It's
Ja.
probably what he thinks.
バイト頑張れよ。
Damn. I hung up. Mari was safe. Which meant that the world line change probably had nothing to do with her. Not that I could let my guard down. Or maybe that was just a daydream and there was no world line change at all. No, I saw this goddamn fucking thing on my screen that shows me exactly in which world line we are. The divergence meter. I saw that shit. It seemed awfully realistic for that to be the case though, yeah? Just to be safe, I turned on my phone again. The icon was still there, in the same place it had been the last several times I'd used it. Don't call Krisu. I felt a little hesitation, especially after what happened. Could I really contact her after that? But I decided that it was important to see what was going on first, so I tapped the icon. Damn. Hello?
何？言い忘れたことでもあった？
Krisu's voice was the same as ever.
怒ってないのか？
怒る？どうして？
だってさっき話している途中で切ってしまっただろ。だから。
それについてはさっき謝ってもらったから。私は一度許したことをいつまでもぐちぐち言う人間じゃない。
I see.
さっき謝った？
Huh? Right, if I remember correctly, when we were at the shrine, he just hung up. Well, this is a... So there is a slight timeline change right now, right? We are not at the exact same timeline as before. I don't think the timeline reverted back. Did we see the future? What? I'm so confused, bro.
ええ、かけ直してきたじゃない。
Did I?
かけ直した？俺が？
ほんの7分43秒前のことを忘れちゃったの？
What?
俺が謝ったのか？お前に？
Why? Yes?
大丈夫？
No? I'm losing it. Krisu was evidently telling the truth. She didn't look like she was lying at least. She's an AI.
なんかあったの？さっきとは別人みたいな顔してるけど。
I just experienced a quick war flashback.
いや、
What the fuck?
平気だ。
No. I didn't remember that. I remember turning off the phone, but I didn't remember anything about calling her the Amadeus Krisu back after that. The old me would have insisted that I was right and that she was mistaken. But now I wasn't sure. After all the different pasts I'd experienced and all the sadness and pain I'd gone through, even 6 months later I was still exhausted. What had really happened and what hadn't. What was right and what was wrong. I wasn't sure anymore. Oh my god, he's losing touch with his own reality right now. I just didn't want to think about it anymore. The past, the future, the fate of the world. I wanted nothing to do with any of it.
ずいぶん具合が悪そう。
Yes?
誰か知り合いに連絡するなり、どこかで休むなりした方がいいんじゃ
Oh
な
my
い？
god. Rintaro, please. Keep it together. For a little bit.
岡部？
なあ、クリス。一つ聞いてもいいか？さっき電話した後、俺が何をしようとしていたかわかるか？
レスキネン教授と真帆先輩とこの後待ち合わせでしょ？私について報告する予定じゃない？
Okay, this stayed the same. Evidently my memories matched hers in that regard.
そうか。
真帆先輩にあんたのことをあらかじめ伝えておきましょうか？
本当に大丈夫だ。心配かけてすまない。
あんまり無理しないでよ。
Oh, he will.
あんたと最後に話したのが私でしたなんて結果になるのはごめんだからね。
What? Oh my god. I chuckled bitterly and ended the conversation. What is going on? I called Dado too just in case, and evidently I really was on my way to see the professor and Maho. He also told me that almost all of the events of the last few days matched my memory of them. Which meant that even in the world then, if the world then had changed, nothing had changed nearby where I could have seen it. There was no problem, or at least there shouldn't have been a problem. It was possible that the moment of dizziness was just the result of mental illness. I don't... Experiencing those same sensations brought up past trauma and caused my memories to get confused. Maybe that was it. The phone wave didn't exist. So there was no way the past could have changed. Maybe it will exist in the future. That's right. That was all. I kept telling myself this as I went to see the professor. Oh my god! I met with the professor and Maho. Hi.
それじゃあ今のところエムデウスとのコミュニケーションはうまくいっているということでいいんだね。
Did we had this exact conversation before?
ええ。会話に齟齬が出ることもありませんし。
I don't think
ちな
this
み
is...
に聞きたいんだが、クリスとの距離感はどうかな？
I think this is new.
距離感というとどういうことでしょう？
Are you guys close?
話しているうちに親しくなってきているかどうかということだよ。
Yes, you psycho.
それは初めて会話した時に比べれば多少は。
What is this question? Wait.
多少
Hi, Maho.
かなりの間違いじゃない？
God, I missed you, Maho.
私だってクリスと話してるんだからそれくらいわかるわよ。あの子最初は8回もイルスを使われたって怒っていたほどなのに
Damn.
今じゃすっかりフレンドリーになっているもの。
Uh-huh.
それだけ距離が縮まったということでしょ。
I guess so.
そうですか。それは喜ばしい。
You freak! You disgust me. Leskinen seemed overjoyed by Maho's words.
私は期待しているんだよ。彼女が君に対して友情を、もっと言えば恋愛感情を持ってくれないかとね。
Don't even go there. Don't go there.
そんな声を上げることもないだろう。
Why do you want me to be with an AI, you psycho?
でもその AI ですよ。
Yeah?
AI だからだよ。
What? What did he mean? He's like, let me analyze your fucking AI psychosis. I'm very interested.
彼女にだって感情はあっただろう。
So?
だけどそれはあくまでもプログラム上のことで。
でもそれは人間の脳だって同
Don't.
じことじゃないか。
He's encouraging the psychosis now. He was right. The brain ran on electrical signals, so you could say it had the same structure.
今は機械に感情があるかないかなんていう命題はもはや時代遅れだよ。機械にだって感情はある。
I don't know what to think of this timeline.
第一、エメデウスは私たち人間の脳を再現すべく作っているんだ。
I love that.
構造が同じで、プロセスが同じなら、その結果生み出されるものも同じなはずだろう。
Oh my god.
ならば、彼女だって恋をする可能性は十分にある。いや、
Oh no.
ぜひしてもらいたいと思ってい
I
る。
hope she does. No. Amadeus falling in love.
おっと、こ
Bitch.
んなことを言っては魔法に恨まれてしまうかな。
Maho?
教授までクリスみたいなことを言わないでください。
Here we go again, back to the fucking emotional manipulation to get us closer.
冗談だよ、冗談。
Totally.
魔法は怒ると怖いから気をつけた方がいい。
Uh-huh.
それはもう分かってます。
She's always angry at me.
ちょっと聞こえてますよ。
おお、そういえば私はジュリーに連絡をしなければならないんだった。
Judy.
リタロ、少し失礼するよ。
Uh-huh, so we're alone now again. The professor quickly left the room. He ran away, didn't he? Yeah.
まったくクリスといい教授といいどうして何でもかんでもすぐに色恋沙汰に結びつけたがるのかしら。
I now know why.
まったくだな。
Yeah. Of course, that was always the type of girl she was. Please,
あ、そうだ岡部さん ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、
Uh-oh.
あの子がクリスが好きな言葉って何か知ってる？
What does she like?
言葉？
Because she wants to crack this PC!
数字でも何でもいいの。何かこうキーになりそうなものに心当たりないかしら？
She wants to crack her PC.
クリスが設定したパスワードを破ろうとでも？
Yeah.
よくわかったわね。
That was so easy to guess. I was right?
それってあいつの研究室の PC か何かの？
Yeah.
彼女の私物。
Yeah.
家にあったノート PC よ。
Yeah.
そんなものどうして君が？
形見分けでね、譲ってもらったの。クリスのお母さんに。それで中身を確かめたいからパスを解除する方法を探しているの。
Are we going to crack
あ
this
なた
thing?
なら知ってるんじゃないかと思って。
I don't think there's anything, right?
パスがかかってるということは見られると困るものなんじゃないのか？
Yeah.
それはそうだけど、
She's desperate, bro.
でも彼女アマデウスのクリスをより本物に近づけるためにはその中のデータも解析した方がいいでしょ？
No.
もちろん私自身はなるべくプライバシーに関わることは見ないようにするつもりよ。
Uh-huh. Cracking her password alone is already violating her privacy. I knew what she was trying to say. She might have had some kind of diary on her computer which described what she'd been doing during her time here. But...
悪いけど心当たりはない。
何も？
ああ、それに知っていたとしてもやっぱり俺は教えないと思う。
Damn.
人には知られたくないことがあるから？
Ayo?
特に PC の中身なんていうのは今やプライバシーの塊みたいなものだからな。
Daryl talked about that all the time. He was always wondering if there was a way to automatically wipe a computer's hard drive if you died in an accident. He has some sus shit on there. Definitely. Of course, what Daryl didn't want anyone to see was probably very different than what was on Chris's computer. Beyond that, it was the same idea.
そう。
Yeah. She seemed really interested in the contents of the hard drive, but she didn't say anything else.
それじゃあ俺はこれで。
Oh shit! I was a little worried about Mayuri too. Who's writing me? Hey, Okarin, what's the best color for a school swimsuit? Who gives a crap? White, definitely. What are you talking about, bro? What? Well, I'm playing this H game and it just popped up as a choice. I was wondering what color you'd pick. What? Honestly, I would rather ask Mayushi or Lukashi or Ferristan than call the cops on your ass! Yeah. So I had no choice but to ask you, so what color? Don't get embarrassed, just tell me. Asuza. Not a chance! She'd slit my throat. Bruh, what a fucking great conversation. What the fuck was that? I was a little worried about Mayuri too. Okay, let's continue. I got up and went to leave. Okay. And then I saw a small ornament that was decorating the door.
そういえばもうすぐクリスマスか。
Is it a mistletoe? I remembered how excited Mayuri was. Yeah.
ヒアジョーさんはクリスマスもこっちにいるのか？
ええ、こっちでまだやることもあるから。
Invite her.
誰かと過ごしたりは？
え？
Invite her.
ああ、いや、ほら海外のクリスマスっていうと、友達みんなで楽しくパーティーでもするってイメージだろ。
残念だけどそういう予定はないわ。
Yeah, I see.
それにアメリカやヨーロッパじゃクリスマスにパーティーなんてやらないものよ。
True.
そうなのか？
彼らにとってクリスマスは神聖な日でしょ。だから家族と一緒に過ごすのが普通よ。
Yeah.
その分大晦日は大騒ぎするけれどね。
I thought I'd heard something about that on TV or somewhere.
まあこっちには家族もいないからどっちにしても一人ということに変わりはないんだけどね。
Also, her family's in America.
あ、だからって寂しいと思ってるわけじゃないわよ。
Totally
誤
not.
解しないでね。
Totally not lonely, by the way. Trust me, bro? Or so she said, but being all alone on Christmas in a bustling town was probably pretty lonely. Of course, she'd probably get mad if I told her that, so I didn't. Would you still like to go? Maybe? My god. When I finished talking to the professor, I went to the lab. Okay, let me save. That's crazy. I can't believe I finished one ending already. That's crazy talk. Well, this was a very interesting episode, guys. A very stressful one too. Yeah, I can't wait to get more endings. It's already interesting that I branched one choice off, and the entirety, like the rest of the story, changed with it. Even the chapter name. Interesting. I hope the true ending is not as hard to get as Crisis was in the OG game. That was insane. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week with what will happen in the next episode. Christmas party. Maybe we'll time travel again to war times, but I'm not sure if that is going to happen again, because we are, I think, in a different timeline now. So I don't know. The future is uncertain, and that scares me a lot. But we'll find out together what the future has in store for us. Until next week, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.